Good morning, collectives, and welcome back to Will's Cartomancy Tarot. If you're new to my channel, I certainly appreciate both your viewership as well as your subscriptions. Okay, so what I like to do is to get you started with your daily message. And today, I will be discussing today's overarching energy, and then I like to convey to you what I'm seeing as your theme for today and potential obstacle, and to close with just sharing with you what blessings that I see that Spirit would like to bring to your life. Okay? Rest assured, ladies and gentlemen, that this reading will not resonate with each and every one of you. But for those for whom this reading is meant, I certainly hope it offers you the information that you need to steer you in a more harmonious direction. Okay? So, with that said, here, I'm going to go in and shuffle up my oracle cards here, and I'm going to um, pull four cards to address those areas. If this reading resonates with you guys, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, share it with others to whom you think might benefit, okay? And be sure to take a few moments to press that subscription button, okay? So, Spirit, what messages would you like for me to share with collectives? Okay, let's go on and just try to shuffle this up fairly well here to see if we can get a good balance with the card selected. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to start off by just selecting a card from the bottom of the deck here. Wow, we have, ladies and gentlemen, what do you need to release? And this is the waning moon here. So this is your overarching energy. So, put simply, ladies and gentlemen, what is it that you might need to release today? Okay? This card is kind of telling you to stop focusing or forcing results in some aspect of your situation. It's time, ladies and gentlemen, that you might consider surrendering control. Let go of guilt or potentially grudges or any resentments that you've been kind of to which you've been clinging. Okay, apologize if necessary. Get rid of negative people and certainly stop thinking negatively. Understand that this storm won't last that long. This too shall pass. It's time for many of you might want to consider moving on, and don't look back. Be a bit more courageous in your situation, and some of you might even need to really take a risk. It seems that you need to go through a more metamorphosis type process. This card is telling you that a rebirth is in fact necessary, and to simply, of course, stop being clingy. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. So, these are some things that you might want to consider in terms of releasing, particularly in some aspect of your life. I'm just giving you a few areas that you might want to consider looking, taking a good look at. All right. So let's select another card here just to see what today's theme is. We have adjustments are in fact required. Third quarter moon. Okay. So this certainly is telling you, ladies and gentlemen, that once again, I have to further emphasize the fact that this card is telling you to release negative energy. Know that some things are, in fact, salvageable, okay? Don't think that everything is lost in your situation. But this card certainly does want you to stop reliving the past here, okay? And just reevaluate your situation a bit more that I'm getting here. It's time that you really take the necessary, time out to really determine and what's needed and to really make the necessary adjustments and changes, right, as you see fit. Okay? For some of you, it's time that you develop more trust. Okay? Because new opportunities tend to come about with this card here. Okay? And you might want to consider, even trusting your intuition a little bit more here. All right, so let's see what might be presented or posed as an obstacle or challenge for you today. Wow, you have your hard work is paying off here. So this card, since it's challenging you, it's certainly telling you, ladies and gentlemen, that some of you might feel that your hard work and efforts won't bear fruit here because perhaps it's taking too long for you to start seeing the material results, if you will, from that, from whatever the efforts or whatever that you put into your situation. But this card certainly indicates to the contrary, you know? It certainly assures you that your hard work is, in fact, paying off. Okay? You might need to really develop a new way here that this card is kind of suggesting a new way of doing something. And don't be afraid to ask or to go after what it is that you want here. This is with every aspect of your life. Be courageous and ambitious because many of you have to understand that you have the power to create your own narrative. And it's time to get up off your rock and do whatever it is that's necessary to do what you need to do. All right? Let's look at what today's blessings might bring here. Wow. Step out of your comfort zone. This card comes as a blessing. It's telling you that it's time for you to embrace newness. Think outside the box. Let the past go. I have to further emphasize that fact. You are, in fact, on the right track, which is the blessing that this card brings. Do what's best for you and get going. Take action, okay? Because this will certainly compel you to do so. Take a risk, if you will, a leap of faith. And certainly, it's time that you surrender, ladies and gentlemen, obsessive thinking here, okay? So, along with that message here, I'm going to go on and just get out my surrender deck here just to see what else, ladies and gentlemen, that you might want to consider surrendering or letting go moving forward, okay? Some of the messages might pop right back up here. And if they do, it means that you really need to heed the advice, all right? Keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, if this reading is resonating with you, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, share it with others to whom you think might benefit, and be sure to click that subscription button and tap the bell so that you might receive future readings as I post them, okay? Spirit, what final messages would you like for me to share with Collective in regards to things that they might want to consider letting go or surrendering? Okay, let's see what we have. Wow. Surrender to passion. Get out of your head, Collectives, and feel the fire in your belly. Focus on the people or activities that really ignite your passion and let it flow. And again, get rid of those who don't. All right? Surrender to wonder and awe. Again, open to the magic of every moment and really sense the awe and wonder in all of life here because you'll understand or begin to see that this attitude certainly will keep you connected to the ecstasy of flow. Next message. Surrender, ladies and gentlemen, to the wisdom of your body. It's time that you trust your intuition. Listen to your body's messages about a person or, in fact, a situation. And if you feel physically drained or uncomfortable, it's time that you be a bit more cautious. Alternatively, if you are energized and happy, then you move forward, right? And last message, surrender fear. It's time that you learn to let go of the fearful stories that you've been constantly telling yourself repeatedly. Stay in this moment. Focus on solutions and celebrate every baby step forward. All right. So this concludes my daily message today. Ladies and gentlemen, again, be sure to give this reading a big thumbs up, share it with others to whom you think might benefit. And if anyone wishes to have a more personalized reading, you can certainly scoot right on over to my website, all right? Or you can send an email to any either or both of the email addresses identified within the description box. Have a blessed day. Thanks a lot.